Hey guys, what's going on? It's Drew, and it's currently 3 o'clock in the morning, and I've been trying to write up this video for a while now. I'm not really cool with pre-orders. Fuck pre-orders. Believe it or not, pre-orders really just started with players, basically, with companies. I'm guessing like they started experimenting. Like they were like, you know what? We're gonna offer you guys some skins and some cosmetic bullshit, and let's see if you guys are gonna like it. And I'm guessing that consumers started liking the cosmetic bullshit when they pre-ordered the video games. I mean, and to me, it's the cosmetic stuff is not really much big of a deal. For some players, it's gonna affect them directly or like indirectly. I mean, like for instance, like, hey mom, Justin actually has a cool skin on his character. Can I get that skin? I mean, it's gonna create that type of that want and that need to be alike, to assimilate, to like be like your peers. I mean, and it's a good money making strategic. But with the recent years coming up, like for like the last 2 years basically, Evolve and Titanfall offered pre-orders, and they got a record number of pre-orders. I remember all my friends talking about playing Titanfall. And the funny thing about Titanfall is, when that game launched, it was horrible. It was so played out. The beta was basically the full game. If I had known at the time that Titanfall would actually take this stupid shape, I would have basically saved myself a lot of money. I mean, come on, dude, who really camps there? Both Titan and LC to offer us like a pre-purchase, and by pre-purchase, I'm meaning like they are offering you pre-seasonal content before the video game even drops. And now, I'm not trying to judge anybody, but why would you order seasonal content, pre-seasonal content? Why would you pre-order pre-seasonal content? Does that even make sense? I'm not even saying it right, but I think it's stupid if you pre-order video games. I mean, I'm sorry. I'm not judging. I'm not really trying to judge anybody. I can only ask of you to do one thing as a consumer: to inspect your sources properly, to review the material thoroughly and extensively, to go to the ends of the web, to ensure that if you're gonna spend your $60, and yes, I'm concerned about your $60, and most importantly, I'm concerned about the future of the gaming world. I'm concerned if my future son is gonna be able to play video games. Would I even have to shell out $100 out of his pocket just to play a beta? It's getting nuts, guys. It's really getting nuts. I mean, DLCs, for instance, we shouldn't even have to pay for DLCs. Downloadable content. I mean, really. DLC should just be a part of the game. It should be a part of the experience. I should feel when I buy a game, I shouldn't have to expect the DLC to hold the second part of the story for me. I want to be able to enjoy the game. I want to be able to say, yo, Bungie and Activision, I love you so much. And I'm not even trying to call Bungie or Activision out. I'm just not one for calling companies out like that. But if I see bullshit, I'll name bullshit. Bullshit is bullshit. I mean, they've taken this whole silly cosmetic, dress up DLC downloadable content pre-purchase crap way too far, man. Way too far. And if you guys haven't remembered what Advanced Warfare was before Call of Duty Black Ops 3 release, then I just beg you to go back and replay that game. Players would purchase or like advanced supply drop weapon guns or whatever the heck that little microtransaction thing they had going on. Players with that advantage or the money to spare had an upper hand on players who did not have that type of money or pocket change to spare. It was nuts. It was so imbalanced. It made the game really unfavorable. I'm not sure who came up with that, but like they need to get rid of them. What else could I say? As consumers, we really need to tell them that, yo, this is not right. And I'm guessing that they're probably not gonna listen until we as a community start like boycotting some of their games, or it's become all about the money and less about how gamers actually feel, and it's making me really like upset. I mean, I use video games as a way to relax. Really I'm not that social. I'm not that outgoing of a person. I like video games to relax. They help me strengthen my brain, like, you know, and that's still the problem too. Like, most video games now, they don't even they don't make it. There's no thinking. You don't think. There's no logic. You don't use you're just following the arrows. I mean, come on guys. I like to grow my mind while I'm like losing some brain cells at least over some TV. I mean, and don't get me wrong. I mean, I do like an easy game every once in a while. You know, I really do. Another thing too, users or players seem to get really sidetracked is by the cinematic trailers of a video game. And I'm telling you to not judge a game by that silly cinematic trailer, because 50% of the time, actually, you know what, 100% of the time, the cinematic trailers have nothing to do with the video game. It's just there. It's a sales technique. You know, like they actually study how we consume stuff. Like, for instance, like for your phones, like T-Mobile and Verizon are actually studying how you consume data. They're actually studying how they could deliver less data to you, but charge you more of the hidden fees. I mean, you know, it's all about making money. I just really wish that consumers would at least stand up for themselves. We need to create a new path. We need to say, hey, it's my money, and you're gonna give me what I want for my money. I'm not asking you to like just hate companies. I'm not asking you to like just put down your favorite game or put the controller down. I'm asking you to at least send a tweet or at least stand up or create a forum or something. Do something about this. It's horrible. Pre-order should not exist. Pre-order should just not exist in the video game world. I mean, I just really want when the future comes that, you know, like gamers are actually able to survive. They're actually able to survive. I think $60 for a video game is really crazy, considering how much people actually play video games in America and around the whole globe, around the whole world. It's just amazing. These companies make billions of dollars. I mean, it's crazy, guys. It's crazy. And one more thing is, one of the best things they've done actually for video games is that it's all running through the cloud, and you may pay like $4 extra just to get the game, but it's worth it. So there's like no shortage of games. There's no shortage of games in the world anymore. So by pre-ordering a game, it doesn't really mean it doesn't really mean anything anymore. It shouldn't even mean anything anymore. You get a couple of skins, a gun that's not probably gonna work in the next month. You know, I mean, just like the Ripper in Advanced Warfare, the gun basically worked for like 2 months. It was the most powerful God mode gun in that gun was horrible, man. It was horrible for me because I didn't want to purchase no downloadable content just for a silly gun and to be honest, they nerfed the gun. Nobody even used the gun after like 2 months. I mean, guys, just don't get used by the companies. Thank you for viewing. Please do feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. I should have got that kill, but I'm not gonna stress it, guys. I'm gonna leave you with this outro. Peace.